Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Python with Prem. Today we are going to talk about the installation process of Python and printing simple hello world in Python console. Then variables, what are variables, identifiers, rules of identifiers, and data types, and type conversion. So let us start with the installation process of Python in our window. To install it, just go to your Google, search for python.org. You'll able to see this kind of website. Then go to download section. There you can see the Windows option in your download. Then just click on download the latest version of Python. It is fine if you have the version more than 3.9. Then once it get completed the download and go to your file manager, then see the downloaded file. Just click on it to install. Well, before you start installing, just make sure you have added the python.exe to your path as I marked in the red mark, the checkbox. Then start installing it. Once you completed the installation process, so go to your command prompt to make confirm about that Python has installed in our local machine. Just hit python space dash dash version. Then you will able to see the Python version in your command prompt. If you are able to see the Python version, then it's confirmed that you have installed the Python successfully. Now, to run this Python modules, I'm going to start with the VS Code, that is Visual Studio Code. So go to your Google, search for code.visualstudio.com. You will get the Visual Studio website. You can see the download section. Then go to download for Windows. Then based on your la- uh, laptop version or laptop bits, download the Windows. I have 64-bit of Windows. Then I will go with the Win 64. Then I will download it. Once you completed the download, just the same way, just install it and open the Visual Studio Code. So once you open the Visual Studio Code, to run the Python module, we need Python extension. So go to extensions, then search for extension as a Python. I already installed it. Just install the Python in your VS Code. Now let us open the VS Code. This is my VS Code. I have already installed the extension and let's create a new file. These are all the folders and files we can create. So let me create a new file example like demo.py. So here, let me explain what is variable. Let me print the first simple Python hello world. Let me confirm that I'm working with this Python. To run this Python file, we will give a command like python space and the file name or the module name of our Python, that is demo.py. Yeah, it's not working. So before that, I need to save this or else we need to give auto save. So now once again, let me run this. Yeah, we are getting this hello world. So we are working with the Python extension. Now let's talk about variables. In Python, variables are simply containers for storing data values. Python has no command for declaring variable as it is a dynamically typed. And in Python, there are two main types of variable scope, like global scope and local scope. Global scope are the variables defined outside any function or class. And this global scope we can access or modify throughout the program, that is inside any program or outside the program. Whereas local scope are the variables defined within the function or a class. We can only able to access or modify within that class or within that function where it is defined. Now let's talk about identifiers. Identifiers are a user defined name given in a variable, a function, or a class, or module, etc. These are nothing but the identification of a class or a function. We need to identify that it is a class and it is a function and it is a module, etc. The identifier is a combination of characters, digit, and an underscore. They are case sensitive, that is, small num, capital N small um, and capital NUM are different identifiers in Python as it is a case sensitive. And the rules of identifiers, like we cannot use any other special characters except underscore, and we cannot start with the numeric values. Combination of alphabets and numbers are allowed, and keywords are not allowed as identifiers. Now moving to data types. The data types are mainly divided into three types, that is numerical data type, Boolean data type, and character data type. In numerical data type, again we have three types, that is integer, float, and complex. Now let's move to type conversion. Type conversion is nothing but converting one type of data into another type of data. Like we have two types, that is implicit conversion and explicit conversion. Implicit conversion is nothing but converting a data type implicitly from one to other, like declaring it at the start itself. And explicit conversion nothing but we are forcefully converting one type of data into another type of the data. For example, let me take a equals to 10. If I have a as an integer data type, if I give the b equal to string of a, then I'm forcefully converting that integer to string data type. We will discuss more about this in with examples. Here we'll discuss it in with more example like variables. So let me take somewhere equals to 10. Yeah, this is my integer variable. So if I give print where, so let me save it. Let me run this. Yeah, you can see 10. If I give this with type of where it is, it will show class int. See, showing class int. It's an integer type of variable. So, and I talk about identifiers. We cannot use numbers at the starting. For example, if I take 1v equals to 20, if I give print of 1v, it will show syntax error. Let me comment this above lines. Yeah, yeah, we can see invalid syntax. These are rules of the identifiers. We can use numerical data types. We can use combination of numbers and numerics. We can use underscore, but except underscore we cannot use any special characters or variable. If you can see, it's showing some red line errors. So these are all the rules of our identifiers. Now let's move to type conversion. If I take a equals to int of input, okay, let me take a equals to some 10. If I give print and its type of a, let me clear the screen. You can see giving class int. I can convert it explicitly like b equals to, if I give string of a. Now if I enter print this type of b, so I can give it in a more simplified way, comma, before converting, which is after converting. Let me run this and show you guys. Yeah, see, class integer, this is before converting the data type, and this is class string that we are explicitly converted. This is nothing but the type conversion, converting one data type into another type of data. I hope you have understood about the today's topics. Let me discuss more about the further topics. We will moving with the operators and then with the data structures like list, tuple, and all. Once we complete with this, we will be moving with the more about programming and coding. So I hope you got understood about the today's topics. So please stay tuned to get more about further videos. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and please stay tuned for now.